There's no need to, sit and meditate. If you're not physically fit, you can lie down and meditate. So meditation doesn't mean any position, any age. Any place, whichever you feel comfortable, you can choose that place. It could be a park, it could be a small corner of your house. You find a sacred place and sit. But the only criteria is to sit in the same place every day for the same number of minutes. Like doing 1% of everything will build up. So if you do every day 5 or 10 minutes, then the mind will say, okay, go and sit. He's enjoying that. So sit in a comfortable position. And the easiest of all meditation is the Anapanasati meditation, which is given by Lord Buddha. You have to just observe the incoming breath and the outgoing breath. When you observe it for 5-10 minutes, your mind gets calmer and calmer. And then you enter a state of, zeroness, or you can say when the consciousness starts evolving.
Hello everyone, I am Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Perfect Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs and more. Today I have with me Miss Anjana Baliga. She is a certified spiritual meditation coach, oracle and tarot card reader, Akashic record expert, life coach and author. Her diverse skill set encompasses a deep connection with spirituality and metaphysics realms. Through deep meditation, she attunes herself to seekers' energies, providing profound insights and spiritual guidance. As a gifted tarot card counselor, Anjana interprets messages from the universe to offer clarity and insights. Additionally, she is a versatile Akashic reader, accesses the universal consciousness for understanding past lives, soul contracts, and karmic patterns. Her holistic and compassionate approach empowers seekers to embrace their inner wisdom and intuition. With her guidance, many have discovered clarity, validation, and spiritual connection, embarking on transformative journeys and self-discovery and personal growth. Her core belief in the positive effect to collective meditation for a better world shines through her work. Today, she will be discussing with us about her life journey. So let us hear from her. Welcome, Anjana ma'am. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Thank you, Jitendra, for a beautiful introduction of myself. And earlier it was not like this. When my life started, the first shock of my life was at the age of 21. When I was 21 studying in engineering, I lost my brother. That was the greatest shock to my family, who was 17-year-old and he was just going to college. So he met with an accident and we lost him. So after that, life was not the same, Every day the society changes. Earlier you were not bothered about society, but when you lose somebody, they pinpoint and they say remarks to your family that the earning member, you have lost an earning member, how sad. And slowly, my mother turned into depression. And by the age of 35, she was diabetic. And you can see how life changes after when a person is become diabetic and then they have a BP problem, then the medicines, this, that. So the life was never the same. The second shock came when I got married at 96. So it was a journey of, 2 years to get myself married because I was engaged in 94. I got married in 96. So that was also a gap. Then when the marriage took place, there was a lot of, conflicts between the two families, disharmony between the venue, between the, the dowry, lane. A small issue. Now, if a husband-wife starts with a wrong notion, you can see what is the biggest explosion. So for a small fight, you will go to their families. So like this, we were fighting like cats and dogs for nearly 12 or 14 years, you can say. You can call it a Sita's exile, I say. So that much duration of my life I've suffered. So everybody has ups and downs, but what I suffered, I know. And when I did 2014, I did NLP, that is neuro-linguistic programming. Then I learned the manual of the mind and how I had planned my destiny, how my words, how my depression, how my own anger manifested against me and I was attracting all the negatives. So I could have changed this if I had learned NLP 14 years back. So this
Right.
is my short journey with lot of, ups and downs.
Correct. Life is like that only. Like you always have certain odds, certain like pluses. So onto this, if I
Yeah.
ask you like about your past life when you were a child, so you would be having certain career thoughts in your mind. So what were those?
Yeah.
And if I ask you like how life has affected you, like to become what you are and how what you wanted to be. So what is the difference?
See, as a girl child, there are less aspirations in that era, 90s. People don't want the girls to study and all. But, still my career was, dwindling. I was always a topper in school. That is one biggest thing. I always stood first in classes. But when 11th and 12th came, I changed the school. So that was the greatest drawback. And I lost my percentage in change of environment. Teachers were changed. And the school, had all the hi-fi kids, belong to the business and rich class, 11th and 12th. So that also affected me. I had to take physics. I first time failed in the physics class test. So that also led to some discouragement that, oh, a topper being failed. Then when I finished 12th, I couldn't get into engineering colleges because of the percentage marks, 88% marks. So that time the cutoff was 92. I didn't get into an engineering college. So I shifted colleges. I did architecture for 1 month. I did BA in Gargi College for 1 month. Then my father put me into an engineering diploma, post diploma in Faridabad. I just opened for girls. So I went into engineering and did electronics. And I had good career options of being an electronic engineer and working in some firm. But my father got me married. So I never, opted for a career life. So after that, my mother never allowed me to work. She said, children are very important. You don't know, children will go here and there. You have to put whole of your attention. And my husband too was on a, roller coaster job like that. He was shifting from places to places. So you could not think of any career options. So
Right.
that is one big drawback I still have, that I never persuaded a career or a corporate life, which every lady wanted to pursue, being an engineer.
Correct.
So that is in why in 2014 that urge, to do something. Oh, I have so much knowledge. I want to do. I want to prove to myself, not to the world, but to myself, that I can do something.
Correct. So from there you started on a spiritual journey. Amazing.
Yeah, spiritual journey started long back because of my family disharmony. I wanted peace. I wanted this. So I joined Art of Living long back in 2000 after I got married, and I had a lot of problems with my spondylitis, nerves, everything. So I did till 2009. I did Art of Living, and 2014 I joined Inner Engineering of Sadhguru. Until date, I'm doing that only, Shambhavi. So that is how, when you are so much in distress and stress, you look for outcomes, or you see where I will let go.
Correct.
So
Look for
there
other
you
ways,
learn.
other ways
Yeah.
like how you can get out of it. So now, if I ask you, like, what are the things you are passionate about in your life now, and what is the role of motivation and inspiration onto it?
So now you look for motivation and inspiration. I would say, what motivates you and what inspires you? This is the question everybody generally is, confused with motivation and inspiration. So
Correct.
something that comes within, that is passion. You have to find your passion. And when you meditate for long hours, God gives you some intuitions, and that has to be channeled. So I was very passionate that I saw angels. Then I did a course in angels, how to communicate with angels. So any angels guided me to do a tarot reading. So that's why how I got into tarot reading. Otherwise, I've never thought that I could do tarot reading. So angels guided me. They gave me messages. There was a lot of downloads from the universe happening to me. So that's why I became a tarot card reader. And as you meditate, it is said, if you do nearly 40-50 days of meditation, you can read your own Akashic record. So that was also a God gift to me. So this is how I got motivated by, my own meditative downloads. And then I started delivering messages.
Right. Amazing. So, like, if I ask you about your journey as an spiritual thing, you already mentioned some of the things. So, after that, like, how your life moved on, how you got into full-fledged into this journey, and what are your plans now?
Now my plans are, I've joined with the Pyramid Valley. That is a movement, spiritual movement, which only emphasizes people to meditate. That everything that you want in this world, whether it's law of attraction, all your question and answers lie within. So every person should learn what is meditation, how to meditate, and how to find their own answers. So there is no need to suffer in this world. What you're suffering, like, oh, mere ko dukh aa raha hai, I have met with an accident, my family is undergoing this much stress, oh, he's having cancer. So when you meditate, the whole system, the DNA inside you changes. And you are all aware of Bruce Lipton, who told biological of belief. believe that even cancer can be cured. How it is cured? Because when you meditate, all your cells change, all your DNA changes. So you can heal yourself, even Louis Hay said. So in this movement, the PMC movement, there is Sajjan Sangatya, where we all intellectual, like-minded people get and share our knowledge. And we read spiritual books together because people don't have time to read. So we read in a book club. So people join book clubs. So where we give reviews about the books and we have, discussion about the book. So that is why we grow. So the motive of my, you can see learn, grow and evolve is the logo of my company, that is Adi Vinayak Creation, which I named after my two sons, Aditya and Vinayak.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if I ask you like about your vision, mission, and goal for next 5 to 10 years, so what would be the?
See, there's no need to go to Himalayas to meditate. That is my advice to everybody. You can take the middle path, the Samyak mark, as Buddha took. Being in the family, you can still take 1 hour to meditate, and even 1 hour is sufficient. But it should be in consistency. Every day when you do that, little things build up, and that builds up your DNA. Everything changes inside you. You seek happiness outside, but when your heart sings, when there is song, the heart is singing a song, think that you are in true bliss. So this comes automatically. So why you need to suffer? You then don't attach yourself to other things, right? So you are not attached. So your mission is to empower women to learn how to find their passion, how to meditate, how to find the passion and earn money using this passion from the comfort of their home. So I want everybody to learn something, grow and evolve. See, if you see a cup that is full of water, you have to empty it to learn something or to put something inside. So when you meditate, everything surfaces out. So you have to unlearn what you have learned in all these years of your life, then put new knowledge into it, and then you deliver to the world. So it's a beautiful process of, detoxifying yourself, learning new things, and then spreading it to the world as a beautiful message.
Right. That's really important. Like sometimes you need to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Yes.
The process goes on.
Yes. And there is nothing good or bad in it. हम सोचते हैं ना ये बुरा हो गया, ये अच्छा हो गया. See, everything which you label it as bad is actually the good thing. Do you understand? Like, see, if your coal is there, it has to go to pressure, then it goes to fire, then it becomes a diamond. So what you think is your bad period, if you analyze it, that is the period where your strength was increased, when you become more resilient to face the world. So your strength is increasing. Strength never increases in happiness.
Correct.
आपको दुखों से लड़ने की जो शक्ति आती है ना, वो कब आती है? जब आपके पास दुख होता है. So when you meet challenges, now there is no problem in my world. There are only challenges and there are only solutions. So whenever a problem is coming, I say, this is a challenge for me, God has given a challenge. Now your perspective changes. But before, when you are in the worldly, oh, kitna dukhi hai mera jeevan. You think like that. But when you meditate, that becomes, there's no suffering. And you invite more challenges because you will become more powerful then.
Right. That's really wonderful one. Until unless you have challenges to get through, you would not learn to be better, be stronger, be bolder. That is how life goes on.
One more example I give that you cannot enjoy life eating ice creams all the time.
Correct.
So even if you eat all the time ice cream, you'll not feel the taste of Karela or taste of something good in your life. So you cannot eat always sweet. So the God has given you so many choices.
That's why we have so many choices. Like we can taste everything.
Yeah.
So now if I ask you most important life lessons you have learned throughout your life, could be from personal journey or could be from professional journey. So what are those 2-3 things you would like to highlight here?
One is vegetarianism, right? So you give up your non-veg. Why? Because if I say you see animals, they also carry memory. So the simplest reason is this, and every memory is connected to karma. So animals do have their karma. So when we eat non-veg, their karmas get attached to us. So only for this reason, one should give up non-vegetarian. Because if it is in the least category, like birds, okay. But when you eat mammals like goats and all, then it has a higher memory and that affects your internal organism. And it will take so many years for you to evolve. So it is better to be a vegetarian than to be a non-vegetarian. And then you have to practice meditation 1 hour. I said that is very important because it will always increase your energy, consciousness and wisdom.
Right.
And third thing is books. Without books, there's nothing. You don't connect with the universal mind. Every author, like you said, read my story. When I read your story, I will connect with your mind, what this author has to share. So even without seeing you, if I read your book, I connect with your mind, your thoughts, your vision. So that is why the books are the only way where you connect with the universal mind. Oh, what has this person has learned from his life? What is this consciousness saying? So every person is evolving and putting his thoughts into books. Otherwise, we would be ignorant here, right? So the books which are in our life has made us evolve so much. And you can see so much awakening now happening.
Correct.
Everywhere, every soul is awakening. Why? Too fast? Because of these books, the information that is being traveling all around us.
Books and shared knowledge.
Definitely.
Right. So, since you have been practicing meditation and spirituality, onto this, if I ask you, like, in this fast-paced world, like, how do you suggest that individuals incorporate spirituality and meditation into their daily life to first to find balance and then peace?
So I'll break you some myths about meditation. Like, I am 80, I can't meditate. So age is not a barrier in meditation. Even a 6-year-old can meditate. Even a aged person can meditate. There's no need to, sit and meditate. If you're not physically fit, you can lie down and meditate. So meditation doesn't mean any position, any age. Any place, whichever you feel comfortable, you can choose that place. It could be a park. It could be a small corner of your house. You find a sacred place and sit. But the only criteria is to sit in the same place every day for the same number of minutes. Like doing 1% of everything will build up. So if you do every day 5 or 10 minutes, then the mind will say, okay, go and sit. He's enjoying that. So sit in a comfortable position. And the easiest of all meditation is the Anapanasati meditation, which is given by Lord Buddha. You have to just observe the incoming breath and the outgoing breath. When you observe it for 5-10 minutes, your mind gets calmer and calmer. And then you enter a state of, zeroness, or you can say the consciousness starts evolving. So that is all in meditation. And if you can't do it, start small. Start with guided meditation or start with music meditation. So the PMC channel has a lot of beautiful music. Patriji's music is there, flute music is there. You can take the help of that and start meditating. So start small, take a comfortable position, do it consistently, do it every day. It could be night also. No need to get up early at 4 if you cannot get up. So fix a time. If you're free in the night at 9 to 10, or when you want to sleep. So before sleeping, you want to meditate 11 to 12. So time is not a restriction. The idea is to meditate to evolve your soul, because once you know that you are a soul, you are not a body, you're not a mind, then only you will realize that what this soul has to offer. And after few years of meditation, you will realize its gifts coming to you. Meditation has various gifts, like telepathy is one of the biggest gift. You can telepathy, you're channeling, and then you can channel messages from the outer world. Like I get connected to angels, I get connected to even Pleiadians, Syrians. You can find out what you were in the past life, where you have to go in the next life. So all these are gifts which meditation brings.
Correct.
Right? So then the bliss, you become happy. That is most important aspect of the soul. It is happiness. So God says, always be happy. Be in the moment. See, whenever you have a mind, you are either in the past or you're in the future. But it is only during this meditation you are in the present.
Correct.
So it teaches you to enjoy that moment.
Rightly pointed out. And now if I ask you, like, what are some practical tips for someone new to meditation to establish a regular practice and experience its benefits? Because what happens is, when you are new, you are trying for the first time, it is really difficult.
So I told you 2-3 tips before also. You can take the help of music or guided meditation. There are various apps now on guided meditation. You can use that. Or you take the help of a music and start meditating. Even the PMC channel has, 40 days of meditation. They regularly, you can join a spiritual community because they're like-minded people like you and you get along.
Correct.
Now the benefits of meditation is, first thing you realize is you reduce stress. Every day-to-day stress, bhag dod, that is you're running after, that comes to an end. Your mind gets a clarity. You have a clear vision. You have a clear to-do list in your mind, what I should do. And when there is conflict coming, how to face, how to keep myself calm and poised. So that are this, your anger is reduced to this. And you see from a dispersed perspective, even if some people are fighting, you will go and analyze why these people are fighting. What is the real cause? And and then you'll not interfere in that fighting unless they settle their own on their own. When they settle, then you can give your advice, because when you start giving advice, the aggression can become more. So then you'll know how to handle situation, how to handle behaviors of people. So this is the one of the most, and you get a good sleep. Even that 4 hours of sleep you get after meditation is, mind blowing. So you don't need to sleep 6 hours. The meditation will increase your cosmic energy. Then you'll be disease free. See, in so many years, like COVID came and went, I was not affected. I was never having a simple cold and cough in so many years. After doing that inner engineering, touch wood, till this time, very less. I can say after 5-6 years, I may get a slight fever. So these are the benefits why you want to live a disease life. So when you have the answers within, if meditation can cure all your diseases, why not? So that is biggest thing. Even cancer can be cured, Louise Hay herself cured her cancer.
Right.
But why one should not start early, I should say. I am starting late at the age of 45, I started, But if people know this benefits, now school should practice meditation every day.
True. So like children, if they start getting
younger
education on meditation at early stage, it would be easy for them to follow and practice. And
they will not be addicted to mobile and all now, road rage. Everything will be settled down once they learn to meditate, because more clarity, more peace. They will know what is the pros and cons of using a mobile. See, mobile is a tool. You can use it as, as a meditative music instead of seeing other things which are not good for them. So even this body is a tool. You should know how to utilize this beautiful yantra which God has gifted. We ourselves are miracle. You see, God has created us so beautifully. Every organ, every system in us is a miracle.
Correct.
And there is only one piece, that is you, who is unique in this world. There is no other one like me. Can you find? There is only one Jitendra Singh. There is no other person who is like you. Right. Even if you try and find out, you are the unique person in this.
Definitely.
All your qualities which you have are unique.
Correct.
So you should appreciate and you should be in gratitude to the universe that you are made like this. You are a gifted person. Until and unless you become aware of your qualities, your this, you can't appreciate yourself, then neither you can appreciate the creator. So once you learn how miraculous you are, then the, vision changes.
Correct. So like since we are talking about benefits of meditation, now I'm asking you further, like how can meditation and spirituality can contribute to personal and professional growth also, because these days what we are seeing that lot of stress, anxiety, tension, especially in today's demanding work environment that is happening all around. So how to find a solution for that corporate life problems also, or maybe stress, anxiety thing.
See, once you are having 4 hours of sleep, you get 2 hours extra, right? That 2 hours you're saving on a day. So 2 hours is more productive for you, and you can handle your office pressure in that 2 hours. Whatever is pending will complete on time. You'll get more clarity, and now you get more downloads. Your creative power is increased. So you can ask the community, you can ask for help. You can, now the systems are so powerful, you can use the help of AI, nothing to mention like that. Now ChatGPT, you can take the help. Bing is there on Microsoft. So many problems are solved. Only you have to be aware what I can use to reduce my stress.
Correct.
And yoga, fitness, gym, every corporate is there into. But this miracle will happen until unless me telling you to meditate will not help you until unless you experience it. If you start, Jitendra, for 10 minutes a day, you will yourself realize, what are the benefits of it? How I'm improving on my productivity, how I'm improving on this. So you can learn mindfulness activities if you can't meditate. Be mindful of what you have. Like if you see a chapati, all the universe is there in bringing that one chapati to you. Do you realize? So many people are involved in growing the seed. Then the universe, air, sun contributed in growing it into wheat. Then some production manager came, marketed it, sales, branding, and then it reached the more supermarket. Then you brought it. Your mother cooked it and put it on a plate.
Correct.
So how mindful of you are to that one chapati that you eat. So if you thank the whole universe that is involved in making that food for you, you come to know that it is all inside me. The 5 elements, what I see outside is inside me. And that chapati which you hold in that hand is only the chapati. But once it goes inside, it becomes your own identity. Such a simple concept you see. Till the time it is on the plate, it is called chapati. But once inside you, it is your identity, it becomes part of you. So how the whole universe goes inside you, do you realize? So we are not different from anybody, we are part of the same universe. So then you become mindful. Oh, he is not
Correct.
different, he is the part of me, you are part of me, Jitendra, we are of the part of the same universe, because
Right.
every person is contributing, every person is evolving to make this universe evolve.
Correct.
I doing my part, you doing your part, the universe will evolve. It is on an autopilot mode. So that is how mindful you become, and then you realize, oh, and when you pay gratitude, and when you're in the gratitude mode, everything happens automatic, magic, miracles. It's like, flow. You see the concept of Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Durga, or the Parvati, whatever you call. You gain the knowledge, that is all Saraswati coming into you. Then you build the courage, you build the capability, and then you speak like I'm speaking to you. So that is your Durga, where you express your capability, expression. And then when everything becomes in sync with the universe, it becomes a flow. So Lakshmi starts flowing everywhere. So that is why the feminine comes in contact with the masculine and you spread everything. So deep science, so meditation teaches, all this wisdom.
Right.
So be mindful of what you eat, what you do, and do good karmas. Try to enhance. Even if one person changes by listening to my interview, I would be blessed.
Correct.
So my only thing is promoting myself on social media, so that even if one person gets this knowledge and changes, then it's a chain reaction. If one gets,
Right.
result, he will tell the 10 people, oh, I got this result in meditation. I'm
Correct.
going to tell.
Correct.
Yeah.
And also, most importantly, thing is like when you got into this journey, your horizon, your like thoughts, your wisdom, that enhances, like that broadens up, and you see things
Definitely.
in more
You can
different
see me
perspectives.
myself being an
Yeah.
introvert. I told you my story, how, Dukhi, Bichari, you can call me, when I was, married, and that 45 years of my life I wasted into all this family drama. And
Correct.
now you see this 5-6 years. This just 5-6 years. I'm 53 now. So this 5 to 7 years, how I've evolved. I'm myself surprised. Oh, I have grown so much in these 5-6 years.
Now,
I can see a tremendous growth, So there is
Correct.
abundance from all sides. I am emotionally balanced. I am financially balanced. I am able to empower. I have so much knowledge to give to people now. Earlier, I was what I shall speak, where I'll collect content, what I will do. Now there's no fear. Fear gone. Now if you tell me to stand in front of 100 people, 1,000 people on a stadium, I can still carry on myself.
correct.
So how I've gained confidence, that fear. So everything is inside, that power. You feel the strength of the Durga inside you, because she brings everything.
Right. You mentioned it very well. And also the
Yeah.
thing is, like once we thought of like practicing meditation or spirituality, and we know that our routines are really tough, life is really tough, we have to do so many things in shorter time, shorter span of time. So still, if we start practicing small, definitely it can start like help us evolving better and getting more better thoughts, more clarity, more positivity. So that is really wonderful. So now coming back to you again, like if I ask you your views about success, your take on success, what do you feel about it?
So how do you define success? Is their own parameter, right? Everybody has a different goal. If they achieve a goal, they feel they are successful in life. So I don't define success. For me, success is, you have read Ikigai. So every day you have something to aspire to, look through. Okay, today my aspiration is this. If my day goes very well, if I've done good, I'm successful for the day. Was I sad in my day? What made me sad? If I could identify, or if I made a mistake in life, what lesson I learned from that mistake. So that is how I define success on a daily basis. So long time goals will be achieved when you are doing something every day. You are doing everything, progressing every day, and it will build on a huge scale. So that is success for me, being happy. Am I enjoying the moment? Am I dancing? Am I enjoying my cooking? Am I putting my 100% into what I do? So that is one thing I would like to tell. In office, in project, they think this is office work. That's why you're not successful. When you think this work is mine, mera kaam hai, and you put 100% love, then nobody can stop your promotion. Even Jitendra, if you see your own work, you start putting 100% love into that work, it will evolve like anything. But when you say nahi ye kisi aur ka kaam hai, main dusron ka kaam kar raha hu, I'm doing some office work, then you, it becomes somebody else work, then your intention, then your focus changes. But when you put heart and soul into it, then it becomes your dream project. So then you become successful. So even if you are a chokidar, even if you are a labor, even if you are a teacher, if you don't put 100% in what you do, you will never be successful. That is why people, you say, no, one is succeeding, one is not succeeding. Why? Because are you putting 100% love in what you do? So most of the people, they choose a wrong profession. That is why they are not successful, because half of their thoughts are, ye to acha hi nahi hai, I'm not enjoying the work.
Not
When
finding
you're not
it.
then how you can define success?
Correct.
So success is when you are happy, when you put love, and then you succeed. It could be anything. Even if I'm cooking, if it tastes good, that means you're successful. If the taste is not good, that means you are lacking love in it. You're not put 100. Your thoughts were somewhere. You didn't put your love into it. That's why it's turned out like that.
Correct.
So small successes will become big one day.
Correct.
So you don't define big success, but you do this one golden rule. From tomorrow, if you think, what I do, I'll put 100%. Then you see that work will, so like you say, if you can create prasad out of the food. Why that prasad is so auspicious? Because it has touched the God's feet. It is the same, fruit, apple. But when it touches the God feet, you consider it as prasad.
Correct.
So same, whatever you do it as an offering to the God. You're offering to your own self. Actually, you are yourself God. One day you will realize it. I don't have to tell that. That Aham Brahmasmi will come to you automatically. That you are that energy, which is very, omnipotent. There's nothing called me and you in this world. Like I said.
Right, ma'am. So that's really amazing, ma'am. Like if we start practicing it, it will really help us, make us happy first. Once we are happy, whatever we do, the results would be immense. That is the only thing. Like first you believe in your thoughts, like whatever you are doing, that is correct. That is your job and you should do it best of the best possible ways and be happy with that. So that can create magic in your life. You would definitely love your job, whatever you do, and the success would definitely be there.
Yes.
So in last, any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
So my message is keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving, because you're born on this earth for a learning. You are born on this school. This is a school of learning of the soul. And you should realize that you are spiritual beings having physical experience as this, So you're not the physical beings you are finding the spirituality here. No, you are already spiritual. You think that you are an Atma, and then only you start progressing. Once you realize this truth that I am the soul, then everything is sorted out. You're not the body and the mind. So you are evolving. There is nothing called death in this. So you don't fear death. So you are immortal. So you are on this journey of only learning, growing and evolving. So you don't have attachments. And why people suffer on this earth? Because they have judgment, right? One thing, they start judging people. So this comes automatically, right? And when you start meditating, you realize that there's no judgment, that we all are on the same path. One is slow, one is behind, one is further ahead. So everybody is on their soul journey and everybody will evolve one day and everybody has to become, Gautam Buddha. There's no other way. If you don't evolve in this lifetime, you'll evolve in some other lifetime, but you have to evolve. So that is the truth. So once advice is start meditating for 10 minutes a day and slowly increase it to half an hour or 1 hour later on. But you can do it. If I can do it, everybody can do it on this earth. NLP says that. If one person can reach Mount Everest, if you try, you can also reach.
Correct.
So it is, as food, having a bath is essential. Make it is part of your habit. And see magic, success, miracles happening into your life. Don't listen to me, but yourself experience it. When you yourself will experience and you'll come to me and tell me, yes, ma'am, you are really correct. When I start meditating, I feel the same. Your emotional intelligence grows. Everything is happening automatically inside you. See, even Sadhguru says, go inside. But nobody knows what is going inside means. Just close your eyes and be with your breath. That is going inside. That's all you have to do. There's no, doing nothing is meditation. Just be with your breath and you will find everything happening automatically. So that is the advice. Start meditating, start experiencing and spread this, that how you have evolved by meditating. And nowadays, everybody, every organization, you take any is practicing meditation, mindfulness, and be happy, enjoy, whether you take art of living, whether Sadhguru, every organization teaches be in the moment, enjoy the moment. So the most easiest of all is meditate and improve your life, and you can do miracles. You can have everything at your, law of attraction will start happening to you. You don't have to be a coach or learn law of attraction from someone,
Correct.
because
You can
you can yourself.
experiences yours.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you have explained it so wonderfully and so in a simple way that anybody and everybody can understand this thing. And if they start practicing, that is not that difficult what people think of. It is really easy. You can start with the small things and definitely grow your time span. You can grow your concentration or whatever. So it can help you personally connect with yourself first, and you can also have the connection with the environment as well at a later stage. But that will take some time. You cannot get instant results. What we always
That is very true. If you sow a seed today, you can't get a plant in next day.
Correct.
So it takes time. But you can have miracles within 1 week. Definitely, even after 1 week, you can find something amazing inside you. That is what is my point is.
Right.
Don't wait for years, but 1 week you will see yourself changing.
Correct.
Like you can see, even my eyes are speaking to you now. Even that lips are speaking to you. So you can see the glow. You don't have to be beautiful. The meditation brings the beauty outside. So everything speaks for you. You can see now, as I speak to I can feel that my every organ is speaking bliss, or every organ is happy inside.
Correct. So that is the
इतना खुश रहने के लिए थोड़ी सी तो तपस्या करनी चाहिए.
Correct.
है कि नहीं?
Amazing. And that's really important. Like whatever we do for ourselves, like our soul, that definitely reflects in every part of our body, mind, as well as whatever is around us. So it impacts everything. So that is really a wonderful experience, and everybody should try it. I will also start doing it again because I did it earlier. So it's kind of a thing, like I do it for some time, then
Commitment. Salman Khan says, Salman Khan says, I do a commitment.
Right.
So you also commit that till my dying day, I'm not going to leave this habit.
Correct.
Because you were born to be miraculous.
Right.
So that is all.
That is really
commitment. And I thank you from my bottom of my heart. Give me an opportunity to be on your platform. I definitely would like to read your book and share my reviews. That is also I contribute, In this way also, I give myself the ample opportunity to contribute. How I can contribute in others people's life, whether for reviews, you say I will write a review for you. I am on Google Maps. I give whatever place I go, I give a review. Then I have written a spiritual boot camp that is on Notion Press. I tell people to write books. It's so easy to write a book now. If you have some knowledge, share it.
Correct.
So I teach people to share. So anyway, if I can help people, anyway I can help become a contributor in their life. Most welcome.
Amazing.
Whether it is counseling, whether it is where you're stuck in life, anything. So you want a review from me, whether you want a feedback from me, I'm there. So anybody
Really
can vouch
amazing.
on me. I can write you a few good words for you. If I can bring a small change in anybody's life, I would be blessed.
So you are really a supportive person, and helping and guiding people, that is amazing thing. And you are doing it on a greater perspective, greater purpose. That's really even more wonderful. So I really enjoyed the conversation and looking forward to hear more from you again soon. Thank you so very much, ma'am. It was really, really wonderful to have you here. And I will also share your social media link along with the interview so that people can be in touch with you, take your help and guidance also.
Yeah.
So guys,
I do lives on tarots on Monday, 8 p.m. on Facebook. Insta on Wednesdays, 11 to 12 is the time duration. And our YouTube, I upload the videos. There's a pick a card reading. Weekly reading is on Wednesdays. So you can watch them also, and you can connect me on social media, LinkedIn, any profile. So thank you very much.
So guys, don't forget to check that out too. That will help you find your solutions, like solution for your problems. That will be really a helpful thing. And thank you so very much everyone for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you and bye-bye.